right? Shalom, first and foremost. All right. Salaki. All right. Salaki. All right. Shalom, first and foremost, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. All right. Yahweh is who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai is who the world calls Jesus Christ. All right. That's the true name of who the world calls God and Jesus Christ. All right. And today, all right, we gonna get, all right, why the Lord is angry with the nation of Israel and why 2/3, all right, are gonna be cut off. And we see it happening. All right. We see it happening. You know? So first, all right, we're going to get the book of Deuteronomy. All right. All right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, all right, and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way, wherever I spoke unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. All right, so we know that, all right, the children of Israel, which is us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, all right, we are the Most High's chosen people. We are the Israelites, the greatest people on the planet, all right. We went into captivity and bondage, slavery, time and time again, all right. And we know our people went to slavery, all right, the Atlantic slave trade, all right, the so-called Negroes, all right. The reason why it happened, all right, and the reason why we're over here in America, the reason why we're over here, the reason why we're being oppressed, all right, our people is living in the ghettos, in the hoods, on drugs, gang banging, all right. All of this was because Israel, all right, because we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments. In Israel, all right, our people was being wicked and rebellious and serving, bowing down and serving idols, all right, and serving other gods, all right. With you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, you ain't supposed to be worshiping no other gods. The only God that you're supposed to worship, all right, is the God of the Bible, the God of Israel. And his name, he has a name. His name is Yahweh. That's the correct name, all right. And the correct name of the Lord, all right, they say Jesus, but that's not his name. His true name is Yahweh Shai, all right, which means he saves. He is the deliverer, all right. All right. This is 2 Kings, chapter 23, In verse 26, notwithstanding, the Lord turned not from the fierceness of his great wrath, wherewith his anger was kindled against Judah, because of all the provocations that Manasseh had provoked him withal. And the Lord said, I will remove Judah also out of my sight, as I have removed Israel, and will cast off this city, Jerusalem, which I have chosen, and the house of which I said, my name shall be there. All right. So what he did was, all right, he cast us off. All right. The northern kingdom was divorced. All right. Which are you so-called Hispanics and Native American Indians. All right. The Most High divorced you. All right. Because y'all were worshiping idols and different gods and doing witchcraft. All right. The southern kingdom, which are the Negroes, Jamaicans, and Haitians, all right, so-called, that's what they called us, and they still call us that to this day, all right, but really, all right, those are not our original names, all right, that was put on us by the so-called white man, all right, this fucking devil, all right, they put these names on us, all right, because they didn't want us knowing that we're the Israelites, all right, and they didn't want us to know the truth, all right, and then they beat Christianity into our people, all right, they beat that doctrine into our people, all right, worshiping Caesar Borgia, all right, that cracker, who they say is Jesus, and they deceived the whole world, all right? They deceived the whole planet, all right, to thinking that that's the true image of the Lord and that's his name. And in fact, that is not his name, all right? And that's not the real image of the Lord. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, who they call Jesus Christ, who the world calls Jesus, he's a so-called black man with white woolly hair and red eyes, a dark-skinned man, all right, including the Father, all right, and yeah, all right, and the angels, all right. So all this, the Lord was a white man, and all this and that, that's a damn lie, all right. That's a lie, and that was to deceive the whole world, mainly our people, all right, mainly us. And then they took the correct name out the scriptures, all right. You see, because they wanted to keep us indoctrinated, all right, mainly our people, to worship them, to worship their gods, all right. And that's why in Deuteronomy 28, all right, we're going to go back to it. It says what? Deuteronomy 28 in verse 32. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And that's what happened, you see. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, a byword among all